It's a 2,000-pound general purpose practice bomb. The bomb was found over off of Spring Hill Drive where the construction is for that new school that's going in. We're taking it and completely rehabbing it to the point where we can put it on to be able to put it on display. I'm an aircraft mechanic and maintenance technician and inspector. I have been my last 40 years I've been involved with everything from World War II aircraft all the way up to commercial aircraft and private jets, and as an inspector or as a maintenance technician one.
My career in aviation started in about 1966 where I first started flying. I was working on an installation project for the Navy in the Bahamas, and 4 of us decided to start flying.
It's comparatively rare. I'm sure most of the stuff at the end of the war was melted down and gotten rid of. As Don has said, there's only one more that he knows of. My bet is there would be one at the Armament Museum at Eglin. They've got a lot of really old stuff up there. And maybe the Air Force Museum, but outside of that, I don't think you're going to see one this big around anywhere. It's too big and too heavy to cart around. It's almost just over 1,000 pounds, just like this. Restored, get the markings back on it as accurate as we can. We've got the original manuals that cover that stuff, and to be able to get it on display up there with the propeller and everything. This was generally a lot bigger than they would normally use. Most of the time your practice bombs were about 100 pounds apiece. And, but you still need to learn to drop these too, so. But
yeah, back during World War II, the B-17s and the B-24s could only carry 2 of these bombs because of the weight. So it was a special mission when they were running these.
We're standing this morning in front of the gunnery backstop of the Brooksville Airport. This was originally built in November of 1942 is when it came into action for World War II. And what happened here was the bombers, the B-17 bombers were chained down over here and fired into that backstop as target to calibrate their machine guns. So this structure has been sitting here idle for the last 80 years, since the end of World War II, with grass growing over it and trees. And so what we're doing now is turning it into a World War II memorial to tell the story about what happened at this airfield, the Brooksville Army Airfield, during World War II. It's taken 3 years of planning and design to get the construction going now, and we have a wall that has just been poured, and it's going to have a B-17 propeller in the front of it as the focal point. And at the bottom of the propeller will be the names of the 33 young men that died here during training during World War II. And we're hoping that this both beautifies the airport and tells the story about what happened here and commemorates those young men that served here and died here.